Want to support the channel? Go check out my Patreon. There's perks like access to videos early and plenty more rewards. Every contribution is appreciated as it keeps me making great content for you guys. For more information, go to patreon.com/Maqwell. The sea of blue, it calls to you. I'm Leicester City through and through. Leicester City now until I die. Aston Villa. Early corner for Leicester City in the 7th minute. It's Alexander Isak heading this one home. 1-0 to Leicester City, just like that. And again, another corner for the Foxes. This one instead falls to Wesley Fofana. And Wesley Fofana is just going to cleanly hit that one. A similar strike to that of an actual striker. And he's got himself one to make it 2. Into the second half, another opportunity for Leicester to possibly even make it 3. It's Alexander Isak as he brings this one down to Takumi Minamino near the edge of the box. He drops this off to Dennis Pratt. Keeper doesn't even move, and the lead's up to 3. Just to cap off this match, it's Leicester City again. It's Daniel Podence, the Sus King, as he brings it down to James Glover. Now to Alexander Isak. Takes a little bit of some time, and then finds the back of the net to give himself another goal and a 4-0 victory for Leicester City. And now finally, the second leg of the Leicester City Inter Milan tie. We're 2-1 up on aggregate currently, so as long as we keep that lead, we'll be good to go. And already an opportunity in the 4th minute for Leicester City. It's Cengiz Ünder. He decides to cut, then pass this one to Yuri Tielemans. Harvey Barnes, he brings it to. Now it's just switched up to the other side of the pitch. Estupinian crosses this one in for Cengiz Ünder. A great touch, and he's just all by himself versus the keeper. It's saved off the post, but then Harvey Barnes off the rebound makes it 1-0 to Leicester City, and we have a 3-1 aggregate lead now. Free kick for Inter Milan in the 29th minute. It's Eriksen heading it up towards Brozovic. Now Brozovic flicks this one back to Eriksen. Eriksen now passing it to Jonathan David, to Lukaku being covered by about 4 defenders. Then he finds Eriksen, and it's a great through ball to Jonathan David. Near post finish, beats Strakosha. It's 1-1, and it's still game on. 3-2 on aggregate is not going to cut it for us. We need to prove that we deserve to be in this year's final. It's Ricardo Pereira just taking on a bunch of defenders, passing this one to Jamie Vardy, then back to Wilfred Ndidi. Now to Ricardo Pereira once again up front. He brings it to Jamie Vardy. Vardy takes a little bit of a dribble, and it's saved by the keeper with his foot. Inter Milan with an attack in the 39th minute. It's Brozovic, but he's dispossessed by James Mason of all people, and now it falls to Harvey Barnes. He takes on the defense himself. A lot of room to run into. Brings it to James Mason. Mason with a lovely through ball back to Harvey Barnes, and it's 2-1. Harvey's got a double, and we're 4-2 up now. And Inter getting a little bit desperate. They need goals, and they need them quick. It's Brozovic now to Eriksen. Eriksen with plenty of room to run into. He gets a good ball, but it only gets to Soyuncu's feet. Now Soyuncu makes a mistake. He tackles Lukaku, then slips. Now Wilfred Ndidi makes a mistake, but he gets the ball, and now it's to Ricardo Pereira, and finally that chance is dealt with. Off a throw-in for Inter Milan now in the 69th minute. It's Phil Foden on the wing as he brings it to Cucurella. Cucurella then drops it down to Lukaku. He's tackled, but then he retrieves the ball back, gets it to Eriksen, but that one's blocked by Wilfred Ndidi. Leicester's turn now. It's Alexander Isak off the bench as he brings it to James Mason, down to Estupinian, and Estupinian just walks into the space, brings it to Alexander Isak. Isak just patient, waiting for someone to make a run, and it's just Wilfred Ndidi spotted all by himself, and he gives us another goal to make it 3-1, and this match is done. But they weren't done. It is Leicester City again through Alexander Isak to Yuri Tielemans. Tielemans to Wilfred Ndidi. Ndidi to James Mason. Mason gets it to Isak. Isak, nice little through ball to Yuri Tielemans, and it's a fantastic finish by Yuri Tielemans to finish off this one. 6-2 on aggregate, a much more convincing result. Wolves. We are now at Molineux, where we still haven't had a single home match in the FA Cup, but again, that doesn't matter. We just want results. It's Neto though as he passes it to Fabio Silva. He threads between the defense, then has a shot, and it's a good save by Strakosha. The Fox is playing a weaker side as we did just play Inter Milan, and we do have some pretty vital matches in the Premier League. And now it's Daniel Podence, the Sus King, against his former club. He tries to cut inside. He then passes it to James Glover. Now to Wilfred Ndidi. He has a go, and he just misses. A little bit later, it's Wolves, another opportunity through Michin. He passes it to Fabio Silva, and now back to Michin on the wing. Michin then gets stopped by Pedrosa, then he brings it to Rasmussen, now to Guardado, now to Kamada. Kamada with a lovely pass to Fabio Silva, and he just slips that one past Strakosha. It's 1-0 to Wolves, and actually that's how it would end. 1-0 to Wolves, and we unfortunately do not retain the FA Cup. Southampton, 2 minutes for the Saints and already an attack for them, but it's Wilfred Ndidi stealing the ball from Klaassen, and now it's going to be a quick counter-attack. It's out to Jamie Vardy from Cengiz Ünder. He's covered though as he brings it to Cengiz Ünder with no one around him, and Cengiz finishes that one. A break for Southampton in just the 9th minute. They keep coming at us. It's Kokchu this time as he brings it to Boufal. Boufal now to Rodrigo from Leeds, and now Rodrigo, he gets covered. He brings it back to Boufal. Boufal holds it up for Rodrigo, who finds the back of the net behind Strakosha. It's 1-1. And this is similar to what I call the Detroit Lions of the year 2008, where the defense is so bad that it will lead to you going blind. And we still have plenty of early chances. It's 33 minutes in, and now Leicester on the attack as a little dispossession of a Southampton player. Now it's Jamie Vardy it falls to, back to James Maddison as he takes on the defense. Now he brings this out to Yuri Tielemans, and Tielemans, he takes a shot. It's blocked by the defender. It falls to Cengiz Ünder now. Now Ünder is just going to pick out James Maddison just all by himself with plenty of space and time just to finesse that one past the keeper. 2-1 to the Foxes. And then a little bit later into the second half, Yuri Tielemans dispossesses another player, and now it's a counter-attack, a little break for Leicester City. It's Cengiz Ünder versus Mason Holgate, absolutely gonna beat him, but he drops this one off to Jamie Vardy, and it's Vardy getting himself one, and it's 3-1. We win this. 3 points. And how about another table review as we are done with the month of March now? We have gotten it all the way back to us being league leaders thanks to the goal differential. Liverpool lost against Manchester City, and we luckily were able to capitalize on that. Next up, Leeds. The 20th place side gave us a bit of a fight that I was not expecting whatsoever, but it's Bolaños, now the click, but he's dispossessed by Fofana. It's now James Glover to Chowdhury, back to Glover, and Glover just finds a great ball to Alexander Isak in between the 3 defenders, and it's just him versus the keeper. Easy battle to win there. Alexander Isak makes it 1-0. It's the only goal we would score, but hey, it doesn't matter. We still get those 3 points. Ah yes, the classic Manchester City in the quarterfinals. Not like this has happened 3 times this year alone now. Manchester City at home. Let's get it. Manchester City already on the offensive. It's Antoine Griezmann out to De Bruyne. And now Kevin De Bruyne is just going to lob this one up to Rodri. And Rodri is going to find a lovely ball all the way up top to Bernardo Silva as he just whips in the cross. And it's Saul on the end of it. Lucas Hernandez not doing a great job covering that one. And Manchester City have themselves an away goal already. But we've come back against Manchester City plenty of times. And it's Leicester City on the attack. Wilfred Ndidi out to James Maddison. Now Maddison, he gets this one to Harvey Barnes on the edge of the box. He crosses this one in, but it's headed away by the Manchester City defense. And could this be scenes of the Crystal Palace career mode where we just could not get past Manchester City in the quarterfinals? Who knows, but let's hope not. It's Maqwell though, as he brings it to Antoine Griezmann on the edge of the box. Great little dispossession by Lucas Hernandez, and the counter-attack can start up for Leicester City. It's Harvey Barnes. He brings this to James Maddison. So much room for this Leicester City attack as it's just Jamie Vardy versus the keeper. Slides that one home. We're back in this one. In come Grandma's tablecloth again, though. It's Raheem Sterling getting past Ricardo Pereira, but then he gets right back to him, passing it to De Bruyne. De Bruyne then lobs it right up to Raheem Sterling again, and Sterling trying to find someone in the middle, can't do so, so he brings it to Alaba, and now Alaba back to Sterling, but he's dispossessed by Ricardo Pereira. Now to Yuri Tielemans, out to Cengiz Ünder, and Ünder, with no one in front of him, he's just gonna run right into that space, and he's gonna try and find someone in the middle as he just whips this one in far post for Harvey Barnes, who heads it into the net, and the Champions League hero himself, Harvey Barnes, has brought us up 2-1 against Manchester City. And it's just all Manchester City on the ball. It's Maqwell. He brings this to Rodri. Rodri gets this one to De Bruyne. De Bruyne waiting for someone to run into a channel as he just waits patiently, brings it to Saul. Now to Griezmann. It's blocked the first time. Griezmann gets another shot, but it's a soft shot and an easy save. And just moments later, it's Estupinian just throwing up a Hail Mary, and it finds the chest of Jamie Vardy somehow. He runs up to the ball, then gets it to Cengiz Ünder, and look at the space Cengiz Ünder has as he runs in behind Alaba. Alaba not quick enough, and it's Cengiz Ünder tripling the lead. It's 3-1 to Leicester City, an incredible turnaround in the quarterfinals. And now a throw in for Manchester City. It's Bernardo Silva, now to Maqwell. Bernardo Silva once again as he tries to find someone to cross to. He gets it to Saul, now to Maqwell. De Bruyne on the ball. De Bruyne, he gets dispossessed, and that's the end of that chance. Throw in again for Man City. but this one's intercepted by Estupinian. Now it's Harvey Barnes he gets it to. James Masson, who sees the run in behind the defense by Jamie Vardy, and it's just Vardy versus the keeper. Could he put an end to this one? It's saved by Ederson. Late into this one, a throw in, but this is intercepted by a Manchester City player this time. Now Rodri on the ball as he gets the ball all the way to Raheem Sterling on the wing. Raheem Sterling runs into the space he has. Ricardo Pereira finally closing him in, and now it's Semedo. He gets one to Griezmann, and Griezmann, can he get something out of this? He's tackled by Soyuncu, and it's cleared out, and that would be the end of that one. A 3-1 win against Manchester City. It's pretty much done and over with at this point. No. 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 All my life, I thought you were the one. Sheffield United. Last time we faced this club, it was the first match of the Premier League season, and we drew against them thanks to Jonathan Tah's masterclass. But it's Chowdhury out to Dennis Pratt. He spots a Minamino that is somehow played onside, and it's an easy finish. 1-0 to Leicester City thanks to the Leicester Samurai. The Foxes on the attack. James Glover on the ball now as he passes it to Dennis Pratt. Great little through ball to Alexander Isak, and it's 2-0, and we win 2-0. 3 points to our name. Second leg of the Champions League tie against Manchester City. A 3-1 score on aggregate right now. We just need one away goal, and it is done. Oh yeah, by the way, as we have the new patch, we finally have the third kits that I really was excited to use and never actually got to use. But it's Manchester City on the attack. Bernardo Silva as he gets intercepted by Wilfred Ndidi. And now it's Jamie Vardy versus about 3 defenders. Then he gets a lovely pass to Cengiz Ünder, who runs in behind the defense. It's just Cengiz Ünder versus the keeper in the 11th minute, and there you go. It's sealed. Done. We don't have to worry about the rest of this match, but we still have to play it. But still, 4-1 on aggregate, we get our away goal, and Cengiz Ünder has been really performing well in the Champions League as of late. And City are just gonna try to find the back of the net, but this one's headed out. It falls to Cengiz Ünder, and now Ünder just versus about 2 defenders, because everyone's going all out attack at this point. And now Ünder, as he just runs towards the wing, gets a cross in to Jamie Vardy, and Jamie Vardy versus the keeper, again saved by Ederson. Bernardo Silva leading this attack for Manchester City. He drops it to Maqwell with plenty of space to run into and cross to. As he crosses it, it's blocked the first time, blocked the second time by Estupinian. Pervis Estupinian has been so good in this match. He slides it to Jamie Vardy near the center circle, and now Jamie Vardy trying to find a run. He gets this one to Wilfred Ndidi, and Ndidi then spots just Cengiz Ünder all by himself, runs in behind Alaba, and Cengiz Ünder just chips the keeper. What an audacious little attempt there, but it's 2-0 to Leicester City. 5-1 on aggregate. Free kick for Man City. Could they capitalize on this one? It's De Bruyne as he lobs this one up desperately as it's intercepted by Pervis Estupinian, who has owned Bernardo Silva throughout this entire match. For my birthday, I want the Champions League trophy. Nah, bitch, you're getting put into Pervis's pocket. And also, Harvey Barnes has just made it 3-0 at the Etihad Stadium. Desperation just ensues for Manchester City. They will not give up for whatever reason, even if they are 6-1 down. But it's Laporte out to Mahrez on the edge of the box, tries a cross, it's blocked, and then dispossessed by Ricardo Pereira. He gets it to Minamino, and Takumi Minamino is just gonna blaze right past Alaba like nothing ever happened. And it's just all these Leicester players he's got, and it's Alexander Isak. He finds a fantastic volley just to close this one out. It's done. It's over with. 7-1 on aggregate. Just get us to the damn semifinals already. Let's calm it down a bit. Wolves. Just a minute into this one, it's Ricardo Pereira playing a great role once again. It's Cengiz Ünder. He gets this one to Youri Tielemans. Youri Tielemans with a lovely pick out to Jamie Vardy, and it's just versus the keeper. Easily enough, he slots that one home. 1-0 to Leicester City, just like that. But it continues for Leicester City. An interception off a throw-in. It's now Youri Tielemans it goes to. Jamie Vardy gets this one to Cengiz Ünder, and now Ünder runs towards the keeper. He crosses this one in for Jamie Vardy, and Vardy's Vardy's got a double after just 24 minutes. And just 2 minutes later, Leicester City get the ball right back. It's James Mason. He gets it down to Harvey Barnes, who tries to get past the defender, doesn't work out, but then he just cuts inside instead. Then he just sees an open Jamie Vardy, who's gonna tuck that one into bed, and he's got a hat trick before the 30th minute mark. It settles down though, and Wolves now have an opportunity through Michin, as he's gonna hold on to this one on the wing. He tries to get around there Hernandez, but he can't do so. Then he passes this one to Daichi Kamada. Kamada then gets this one to Fabio Silva. Fabio Silva holds onto it, then crosses this one in for Fofana, and he gets one back for Wolves. Fox is on the attack again though. It's Jamie Vardy, as he has plenty of space. He gets it to Estupinian on the wing. Estupinian stops, then tries to find someone. He gets it to James Mason. Mason with the lovely curler into the net. It's 4-1 to Leicester City, and this one's done. But Wolves, another consolation goal was coming, and here it is. It's Daichi Kamada now to Brewster, and Ryan Brewster makes it 4-2. But we still get the 3 points. Our rivals again, Derby County. Chance in the 43rd minute for Derby County. It's Sheeny passing it to Holmes, and now Holmes, he gets it to Bird in the box, and Bird holds onto it, and Bird then gets fouled in the box by Lucas Hernandez, and Derby County have a penalty. Man, isn't this a great way to choke the league title again? But luckily enough, he missed the net. And then just moments later, Leicester City on the counterattack. They just catch Derby County off guard, because it's just James Madison already through on goal, and he's gonna finish this one, slotting it home into that bottom right corner, and it's 1-0 to Leicester City right before the end of the half. Derby with the chance again here, but it's intercepted by Harvey Barnes, and now Harvey Barnes can start up a little break for Leicester City. He gets it back to James Madison, a lovely pass to Jamie Vardy, and it's just him versus the keeper. Easy finish. What a fantastic finish. He just bullets that one into the top left corner. 2-0 to the Foxes. A little bit later, Derby with the chance again. It's Mitchell Lawson, as he holds onto the ball, brings it to Pesic, but it's blocked by Hernandez. Now it goes to Adria Pedrosa, who can start up the counterattack for Leicester City again. I know it's kind of scummy playing the counterattack against Derby. And Alexander Isak makes it 3-0. So with our 7-1 win on aggregate against Manchester City, we're into the semifinals, where we'll be facing Barcelona.